Prepare for verbal section for CAT 25. We are starting from April 25. Now, we are experts in management entrance, preparing for more than 20 years. Have CAT batch, CAT 100% batch. So, if you're interested, you can contact us. Coming to the CAT exam is mainly about reading. I mean, technically, if I look at verbal section, the questions are based on reading or grammar or vocabulary. Now, for different exams, different things are focused. For example, if you look at GRE, vocabulary is a focus area. But if you look at CAT, is purely reading. There is no grammar questions, there is no vocabulary questions. What they test you on is reading, your reading ability, your ability to comprehend, and that becomes important. If you look at 70% of the verbal is RC. So approximately if you get out of 24 questions, 16 questions are reading comprehension. From the rest 8 questions as well, there is para summary, which is sort of based on reading. Even other questions, odd man out, sentence completion, paragraphs are sort of reading based. I mean, if you're good at reading, technically you tend to be good at these areas as well. So if you are good at reading, your verbal section is taken care of. That means your preparation for CAT, as far as CAT is concerned, is predominantly dependent on how well you read. So start with creating a reading habit, a good reading habit. So minimum half an hour to 1 hour reading. Okay, read what you like, but read. Okay, so half an hour to 1 hour reading, something like novels, articles on your hobbies, sports, etc. Also, if possible, read editorials of newspaper. I mean, there have been cases where the articles have been basically one of the cases where articles have been exact editorials of newspaper. So pick up some newspaper and read editorials. Once you start building, your comfort level in reading, what you can focus on is reading business editorials or articles from diverse topics. So read more different topics. But that's once you're comfortable with reading. So maybe 1 or 2 months try to focus on reading half an hour to 1 hour on things that you enjoy reading, maybe editorials of newspaper, and over a period of time move to different areas as such, diverse topics. If you go to Rochelle D'Souza reading list, you will get articles of different topics where you can read. You can start reading from there. Also, if you're not comfortable with vocabulary, I mean, some students come from vernacular medium, find reading a little difficult. In that case, my suggestion is build up your vocabulary. Either you do a word list, or maybe you can use a word power made easy by Norman Lewis. Do try both, see which you're comfortable, and then you can pick one and choose. I mean, for me, maybe word list, I prefer word list over Norman Lewis. There were others who prefer Norman Lewis over word list. See what you're comfortable with, and then try to build your vocabulary. You can use flashcards or other mediums to use. Also, you can do some verbal exercises for grammar and vocabulary. Not very important for CAT. For other management entrances, it becomes important. So in that case, do some exercises. Make book to note down your mistakes. I mean, instead of going to Brennan Martin and reading from the base, that takes a longer time to prepare. Instead of that, go from write a book, solve the exercises, and note down your mistakes. That will help you to improve. I hope this helps. We'll come up with more videos that will help you in terms of preparation for CAT. If you're interested, you can subscribe to the channel. Thank you.